everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome to the Extreme Rules pre-show. Now, as you can see, our first match here is going to be the two-man All-American rock band, Jack Swagger and Heath Slater, taking on the Wyatt family, Erick, Rowan and Braun Strowman, and Bray Wyatt will be at ringside. And here we go in Rosemont, Illinois. We have 3 matches for you on this pre-show. This is the first, like I said, the two-man All-American rock band, taking on the Wyatt family, Braun Strowman and Erick Rowan. Bray Wyatt will be at ringside. Of course, we'll see Bray Wyatt later on this evening as well, as he challenges Bad News Barrett for the WWE Championship. Also, we're going to see Sheamus taking on Adam Rose. And our main event here in this pre-show is going to be an interesting one that I only just really was talking about the other day. It's going to be Bayley defending her NXT Women's Championship against the #1 contender, Charlotte. So, 3 very interesting matches. Going to get the first chance to really see Swagger and Heath Slater. Well, Heath Slater was absolutely fantastic the other week when he challenged Roman Reigns for the United States Championship. So, can he continue the form on here this evening against the Wyatt family? It's not going to be easy at all by any stretch of the imagination. Sheamus, we've not seen much of Sheamus as yet. Adam Rose is an interesting one. Adam Rose is somebody that I want to push a little bit more in this universe mode. I think he deserves a little bit more in this universe mode. And we do have plans for him in the future, but this evening he's going to get an opportunity to face off against Sheamus, show what he can do. And like I said, Bayley defending her NXT Women's Championship against Charlotte. She only just defended the belt last Sunday against Nia Jax, and she's going to have to defend it once again here this evening. So it's going to be a difficult couple of weeks for Bayley, but should she defeat Charlotte as well tonight, then she's going to be looking sitting pretty there, really. 2 big championship defenses in 2 weeks really cements her in that place. As we see the entrance here, Bray Wyatt, the first time, like I said, we'll see this entrance tonight. We will see it again later on when Bray Wyatt faces off against Bad News Barrett. But of course, Bray's not in this match. He's just going to be sat there at ringside watching proceedings as Braun Strowman and Erick Rowan tackle the two-man All-American rock band. Of course, Luke Harper's also going to be in action this evening as he takes on the challenge of 3 other guys, Dolph Ziggler, Kevin Owens, and Daniel Bryan, in that Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way match. That's going to be a great one. That's going to be on our main show, which should be uploaded pretty much straight after this. I say straight after, probably about 5 hours after, because of how long it takes the game to actually upload videos. Or how long it takes YouTube to actually upload the videos from this game. So it's going to be an interesting start here to Extreme Rules. We're not seeing much of Rowan and Strowman as a tag team recently. We have seen them in singles competition, both facing off against Bad News Barrett over the last couple of weeks. So it'll be interesting to see what they can do here as well. You see Bray Wyatt at ringside. He's going to be pulling for his guys. He's going to be making sure that his faction becomes as dominant as possible in this universe mode. Of course, it's the Ascension that currently hold the tag team championships. Again, they will be defending the belts later on our main show against the primetime players. But you'd think if any team, such as the Wyatt family, could pick up a couple of big victories in the next coming month, they would have to become the #1 contenders themselves. I'm sure they'll be itching for a title shot. Great jawbreaker there by Heath Slater, who's starting this match off. You probably have to say that Heath Slater is probably the weaker of the 2 members of his team. Of course, Jack Swagger is the former world champion. Heath Slater is a former member of Nexus. Is that about it? Has Heath Slater done anything else in his career? I'm not sure, but I still, you've got to have a soft spot for Heath Slater. He's just such a funny individual. I think he's got such a great space on this roster. And yeah, I think we'll definitely see a lot more of him. Like I said, he was given the opportunity to face Roman Reigns a couple of weeks ago in that United States Championship Open Challenge and really put on a fantastic representation of himself. So I think we'll definitely see a bit more of him. He can also go for the Cruiserweight Championship, which is something I see him being a little bit more sort of competitive in, should we say. As now Erick Rowan brings in Braun Strowman. This is not a great place for Heath Slater to be, but Heath with a backbreaker straight away, and Braun Strowman showing some strength of his own. Heath now bringing Jack Swagger back into the ring. Swagger the front chancery, and Braun managed to break free, and now Swagger continues with that snapmare. Now just twisting the head of Braun Strowman. I'll tell you what, the two-man American Rock Band are doing pretty well here. Of course, this team has been suggested to me by Jay. Before we started the universe mode, he sent for a few suggestions for teams, and we have taken a few of them into account. Also looking at doing Dolph Ziggler and Tyler Breeze as a tag team, which is one that we've got set already to start off with. See Braun Strowman just throwing Jack Swagger across the ring. Strowman now spinning Jack Swagger around, has him up on his back. And there's the shock treatment style backbreaker by Braun Strowman. Tell you what, you could probably put a mask on Braun Strowman and he would look like Abyss, wouldn't he? Erick Rowan showing a bit of agility there to spin round there on Jack Swagger and drop down into that crossbody. Now Swagger getting some control back himself, throwing Erick Rowan into the corner. Right hand to Rowan, and Swagger with a bulldog. Now rolling Erick Rowan over. And you wondered to yourself, if the likes of Swagger and Heath Slater were to get the opportunity, would they be able to win this match? Or would Bray Wyatt on the outside be an issue for them? Northern Light suplex there by Jack Swagger on Erick Rowan. Now Swagger bringing Rowan back up to his feet. And just chop blocking that knee. Great move by Swagger. Bringing the big redwood down by the trunk. And there you go. Bray Wyatt distracting the referee as Jack Swagger attempted to go for a pin. And Bray Wyatt having a good effect here in this match for his stable. Swagger across the ring now and tags in Heath Slater. And straight away Heath Slater gets caught with that running DDT by Erick Rowan. Bray Wyatt enjoyed that. Now Bray Wyatt underneath the ring and slides a chair into the ring as well. Erick Rowan taking Heath Slater up and dropping him in that sidewalk slam. Now a big splash as well. 1, 2. It's only enough for a 2 count, not enough to keep Heath Slater down for the full amount of time. Erick Rowan, that big full Nelson slam on Heath Slater. In for the pin he goes. 1, 2. Strowman takes out Jack Swagger, and the Wyatt family are victorious here as Erick Rowan pins Heath Slater. And I think Heath Slater may have been a little bit out of his comfort zone here. Erick Rowan did a fantastic job. And Bray Wyatt did a great job as well, distracting the referee while Jack Swagger was trying to go for a pin on Erick Rowan. Bray Wyatt showing why mentally he's just such an intelligent wrestler. He understands the way that these matches work, and he did a great job there of distracting the referee. So you'd have to think that was the chop block I was on about. You see Bray Wyatt straight away knew what was going to happen, distracting the referee, and Jack Swagger not able to get a pin there. And yeah, you have to wonder, is this going to be enough to maybe potentially get the Wyatt family a championship match in the future? I think they probably need to prove themselves a little bit more than just this match here. Sort of the first time we've seen the All-American two-man rock band in this universe mode. So I think maybe 1 or 2 more victories by the Wyatt family should probably put them a bit more in place for a title shot. We'll see what happens over the next month or so. A couple of big victories is enough really to bring somebody to the forefront. There was the big full Nelson slam, and you see Braun was able to come across and just catch Jack Swagger in a bulldog. and allowed Erick Rowan to pick up the 3 count. So a successful victory here for the Wyatt family. The first of 3 matches we're going to see the Wyatt family involved in tonight. Of course, Luke Harper going for the Intercontinental Championship. Bray Wyatt going for the WWE Championship. This evening could be incredibly good for the Wyatt family. And here is match number 2 of our pre-show. It's Sheamus taking on Adam Rose. And here we go. Now, there is a point of this match. I know a lot of you guys are probably sat there thinking, what's the point in putting Sheamus versus Adam Rose? Hopefully it should all come clear. This match really, for me, is just a case of me trying to boost Sheamus up a little bit because without giving away too much detail, Sheamus is going to be very, very important next month. So, yeah, be sure to keep an eye out for that. We're going to be doing some pretty interesting stuff with Sheamus this month. So, yeah, keep an eye out. Episode of Monday Night Raw coming up on, of course, on Monday is going to be the start of that, hopefully. And I'm not trying to copy what's happening in WWE, but it's similar. But it's something that I had planned to do for a very, very long time before WWE actually did it. I'm a bit annoyed they beat me there. But Sheamus gets an opportunity here this evening to show us what he can do. Against Adam Rose, but then again, Adam Rose could definitely surprise us. We've seen quite a lot of surprises in this universe mode so far, so why couldn't Adam Rose defeating Sheamus be another one here? There's no reason. And here comes Adam Rose. He's got some rosebuds with him as well. Where's Eugene? Eugene was always one of the rosebuds. And there is Adam Rose. And I do have plans for Adam Rose as well, like I've said before. It's going to involve a slight couple of changes. One of them is also going to be the entrance, but that'll all come to light pretty soon as well. This match, if it goes the way I'm hoping it will, I might be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I have to wait and see what happens. I've not seen this entrance yet so far on 2K16. It's surprises me sometimes on this game just how good some of the entrances are. Some of them are very unique, and that's as you can tell, sometimes I just get distracted by watching them myself. So Sheamus doesn't look too impressed on the outside of the ring, as you can see. I think, is this supposed to get into Sheamus's head, or is Sheamus sat at ringside watching this thinking, I'm going to knock this guy's block off of a bro kick any second? I have to wait and see what happens, I suppose. I'm not the biggest Sheamus fan, but I really want to go ahead and do this storyline. And yeah, hopefully it's going to start right now. Sheamus versus Adam Rose. Extreme Rules pre-show. We are underway. And first thing Sheamus does is knock Adam Rose straight down. No surprises there. Exactly what I thought was going to happen. That's some big knees to the face there by Sheamus on Adam Rose. Big powerful moves. Some clubbing blows to the side of the head as well. And so far Sheamus has dominated this. And just as I say that, Adam Rose catching Sheamus with that arm drag and now that twisting fisherman suplex as well. And Adam Rose is now back in control. Adam Rose throwing Sheamus against the ropes, and Sheamus comes back and catches Adam Rose and straight into a backbreaker. Remember, we still have one more match after this for you. It's going to be Bayley, the NXT Women's Champion, defending her belt against Charlotte. So be sure to keep an eye out for that one. That's going to be pretty damn good, I should imagine. Of course, Charlotte earned that opportunity by beating Asuka the other day on NXT. Sheamus just continues to dominate Adam Rose here. Sheamus just some more clubbing blows, and now bringing Adam Rose into the middle of the ring. And that big belly-to-belly suplex. Sheamus now has Rose up on his shoulders. There's the white noise. And it is really raining outside. Sheamus with a pin. 1, 2. It's not enough to keep Adam Rose down. Sheamus now sending Rose straight over that top rope. Rose crashing to the ground below. Referee's starting to count these two guys out. I don't think it's going to bother them too much. Adam Rose back in control now in the ring though. Now Adam Rose is going up top. Oh! Rose went for a big dive and Sheamus caught him with a bro kick. God, Sheamus, go for the pin. What are you looking at? What are you looking at, Sheamus? Go for the pin. Sheamus. Why is Sheamus not pinning him? Oh, come on, 2K. Sort yourself out. That's embarrassing. Why on earth would somebody hit their finisher maneuver and then just stand there over the fallen Adam Rose? Rose with that front chancery now sending Sheamus over the top rope himself. Referee's counting. Adam Rose now twisting the arm of Sheamus, and Adam Rose is definitely showing a bit more of himself here than we really expected to see. Sheamus slides back into the ring. Referee's up to a 6 count. Sheamus looking to win this one by count out now. Adam Rose with that great snapmare. In for the pin goes Rose. 1, 2. Again, only enough for a 2 count. Rose throwing Sheamus into the corner, and Rose is doing a lot better here than anyone would have suggested, than anyone would have expected, really. Big bulldog off the top rope now. Adam Rose looked like he was going to go for it again, but decided against it. Sheamus got back up to his feet. Sheamus with a white noise. In for the pin he goes. 1, 2, and no, Adam Rose kicks out again. Sheamus with that, looked like he was going to go for a clothesline, but I think he almost caught him in the face with his fist. Sheamus now taking Adam Rose up, has the arms hooked. Something we've not seen for a very long time. It's the Irish curse. No, it's not. It's the Celtic cross powerbomb, but straight into the buckle as well. 1, 2, and surely 3. And it is. Sheamus picks up the victory here against Adam Rose in what I'm sure you guys weren't expecting to be as good of a match as it actually was. A lot of us were expecting that to be pretty one-sided, but Adam Rose really made a good account of himself, and I'm pretty happy with that match, and it does work how I really wanted it to. So yeah, both of these things we will definitely continue to build up over the next coming months. So be sure to keep an eye out for Monday Night Raw. See Adam Rose here. This is when he went up top. And I don't know why the game decided not to pin him here. But there he goes. Diving down. Sheamus caught him with the bro kick. See Adam Rose there. Decided against going for the dive. Came back down. And Sheamus caught him with the white noise. That still wasn't enough. So he dug deep and he brought back the Celtic Cross powerbomb. Looked straight into the buckle as well. Adam Rose had no chance of kicking out of that one. And there you go, Sheamus is victorious. We've got one more match left for you now. Our next match is the NXT Women's Championship match. And here is that NXT Women's Championship match. Bayley defends her belt against Charlotte. Now, as per suggestion by Nick Aitken, I have downloaded a brand new Charlotte. So hopefully this one does look better than the others. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I think this is probably the best Charlotte I've had so far. And of course this is our newer Bayley as well that we only got a couple of weeks back. So hopefully we're starting to get the best looking cores that we possibly can. And yeah, looking forward to this NXT Women's Championship match. And here we go. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Championship. So making her way out here first, it's going to be the challenger, Charlotte. And what do you think? Is that a better Charlotte than we had before? It does look quite good. I think it's the face is a bit better, so let me know what you think, especially if you're watching Nick, because you were the one who suggested we get a new Charlotte. I do think this one is probably the best one that's on the community creations as of the moment. It's still not perfect, I don't think, but I think they're getting closer and closer. I still think that Charlotte, I've said this before a few times now, that I think Charlotte really needs to take a step away from her father and start to try and make her own career, because at the moment it's difficult because everyone's just seeing her as Ric Flair's daughter. That's all she is. She's not Charlotte Flair. She's Ric Flair's daughter, and I forgot about that. I was going to change the entrance, weren't I? Yep, that is on my list of things to do that I didn't get around to doing. But either way, Bayley looks to defend her championship again here this evening. Only defended it last week against Nia Jax, quite convincingly as well. So will this evening be convincing? It's going to be a pretty good match as well. I can feel it right now. There it is, the NXT Women's Championship. The referee holds the belt up high. But these two women know exactly what they're fighting for. Charlotte straight away taking advantage of throwing Bayley straight over the top rope. Charlotte, the stronger of these two women. Referee up to a 2 count as Charlotte continues the assault on Bayley on the outside. Referee's up to a 5 count. This one continues still, but Bayley back in the ring, leaving Charlotte on the outside. Bayley regaining a little bit of composure here. a bit of a shame that Bayley wasn't one of the ones that got brought up to the main roster. I think Bayley has great potential on the main roster because she's sort of like the... I don't know what you think, but to me, she's sort of like the John Cena of the female division. She's that sort of way. She's got the kids behind her, but she's not only got the kids behind her, she's got the adults as well because of how good she is as a wrestler. So, yeah, it's interesting. I really think that she should get brought up to the main roster pretty soon. Bayley now bringing Charlotte back up to her feet, has her in that front headlock. And Bayley looking for some submission moves of her own. We know that Charlotte Flair likes to utilize that figure 8 submission hold. Bayley straight with the pin. 1, 2. Only enough for a 2 count. Bayley now locking in that head scissors on Charlotte with the elbows to the head now. Bayley grabbing the legs of Charlotte. Charlotte manages to kick her away. Charlotte now bringing Bayley back up, and Bayley with that uppercut. Chopping the arm of Charlotte down. Charlotte with the front chancery. And a big knee to the face as well. So it's great to have another championship match here. Charlotte with the pin. 1, 2. It's only a 2 count. Charlotte now with the head scissors with the elbows to the forehead of Bayley, just wearing her down as much as she possibly can. Bayley now just throwing Charlotte into the ring head first. And like I said, Bayley's on a rich vein of form. She defeated Nia Jax quite convincingly last week at NXT TakeOver Arrival, and there's no reason why she couldn't do the same here this evening against Charlotte. Bayley with a pin in her for a 2 count though. Charlotte now clashing Bayley in the corner, bringing her back up to her feet. Charlotte sending Bayley over the top rope. Yeah, like I was saying before the match, I think that Charlotte really needs to try and distance herself from her father a little bit. She's been... The thing is, when you bring something like Ric Flair back, it just sort of overshadows Charlotte as a person. And you sort of get to the point where you think, well, if Ric Flair wasn't Charlotte's dad, would Charlotte be the one in the limelight right now? Have they brought Charlotte to the top because of being able to use Ric Flair as part of the storyline? So, yeah, it's a little bit... Yeah, I just think that when you've got people like Sasha Banks that are stood there wearing unicorn horns and stuff like that with the New Day, and you've got Charlotte just getting over really because of her dad, I think they need to just stop pushing Charlotte so much and try and give some of the other girls a chance. I've always said that Charlotte's probably my least favourite of all of the 4 horsewomen. Not that I don't like her, I just don't think that she's as good. For me, I think Sasha Banks is definitely the best wrestler. My favourite, I think, is Becky Lynch, though. But I think Charlotte, like I said, I think Charlotte would be a lot better if they just sort of distance her from her dad a little bit. Make the odd reference here and there, but don't keep having Ric Flair on Raw every single week and there for every single championship match and every single match, and just allow Charlotte to be who Charlotte is. She does have the ability to be a wrestler on her own. And here she is now locking in the figure 4 leg lock. Bridging it as well into that figure 8. It's not enough to take that championship away from Bayley though. Charlotte with the pin. Oh, referee. I'm sure the referee's hand hit the mat 3 times and I heard it. I heard the hand hit the mat 3 times and Bayley, by the skin of her teeth, is still in this one. Big kick to the back there by Charlotte. Bayley fights out with the Russian leg sweep there. And there's the Bayley to belly. Could this be another successful title defense? Why is she not pinning? She's taunting. Oh god, this game's AI is just all over the place. It really is. Bayley, for me, should have gone for the pin there. She hit her finisher maneuver. Decides to go for the comeback combination. Is that still going to be enough? No, she rolls Charlotte over. Doesn't give her a pin still. Yeah. I'm a little bit, yeah. It's just frustrating me now a little bit because she should have gone for the pin there. Whether she won the match or not doesn't really matter, but she should have gone for the pin in that situation. Charlotte now the comeback combination of her own, but Bayley breaks it. I've not seen that before. Bayley managing to reverse it, taking Charlotte up onto her shoulder, but Charlotte slides out the back. Bayley now sending Charlotte into the corner. What does she have planned here? Taking Charlotte up onto the top rope as well. And a big super hip toss. I thought Bayley was going to go for a figure 4 leg lock of her own there. She goes for the submission though, very similar to a figure 4 leg lock, but from the side. Not enough to keep Charlotte down. Bayley now, great suplex there on Charlotte. And again, Bayley's still not gone for the pin. Finally, she does. 2. And again, so close. I thought the referee's hand hit the mat again there 3 times, but he's saying it was only a 2. This match again continues. And there's the Bayley to belly, and surely that is going to be all. Bayley with a pin. 1, 2. Wow, Charlotte kicked out again. How is Charlotte doing this? 2 Bayley to bellies. Oh, there's that corner exploder suplex. And Bayley now going up top. What's she going for? Pulling all the stops out now, Bayley. There's a big splash. And just like the last match with Sheamus, she's just staring at the grounded Charlotte. It's almost like a natural selection there by Bayley on Charlotte. Charlotte fighting Bayley away. And Charlotte's now lining Bayley up. What's she got planned? Ah, this might be the natural selection here then. See, it was close. That is the natural selection by Charlotte. Is we going to have a new NXT Women's Champion? Charlotte with a pin. 1, 2, and 3. And we do have a new NXT Women's Champion. It was hard fought, and I thought the referee had buggered it up twice there. I'm sure his hand hit the mat 3 times, but obviously he knows it was a 2 count or a 3 count, I should imagine, but I thought I heard his hand hit the mat on a couple of occasions for that 3 count, but evidently not. And Charlotte is our brand new NXT Women's Champion. What a great end to this pre-show. Still questions of the 2K AI. I don't know if it's actually got worse, the AI, since the patch or not. It just seems like that was some very odd decisions by Bayley after hitting the first Bayley to belly, not going for the pin. It was just a bit odd and just sort of stood there staring down at Charlotte. There was that second Bayley to belly. I thought that was it. Charlotte had just been so close to being counted down for a 3 count already. Then Bayley hitting the Bayley to belly. We're not going to get a chance to see if that was a 3 count or not, because some disrespectful person in the front row put a pink sign up. And here's the natural selection. That's what finished the match off. And there you go. Charlotte is your brand new NXT Women's Champion. She'll be taking the belt back. And we'll see her next Wednesday as well. Only earned the #1 contendership a few days ago, and now she's the champion already. What a great little run this has been for Charlotte. In a space of a week, #1 contendership and the championship. So that is the end of our pre-show. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Of course, we're going to get straight into our main show now. We've got a great card for you. I can run through that quickly. We're going to start things off with Del Rio facing off against Bo Dallas. Then we're going to see Becky Lynch defending her Women's Championship in an Extreme Rules match against Paige. We're going to see Cesaro and Kidd face off against the New Day in the culmination of their rivalry match. We're going to see Ziggler defending his Intercontinental Championship against Daniel Bryan, Luke Harper and Kevin Owens. Roman Reigns will issue a United States Open Challenge. Bad News Barrett will defend his championship against Bray Wyatt. And of course our main event will be Seth Rollins defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Dean Ambrose. So that should be uploaded straight after this video, probably about 3 or 4 hours depending on how long it takes YouTube to upload the video. But yeah, it's going to be a great show that I'm really looking forward to. I'm going to go and record that right now for you guys. And yeah, should be great. Of course, if you have liked this video, then be sure to hit that like button. It does help me out a lot. And of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view.